I got promoted to Division 1 and got a very unlucky rank 3 this weekend league where I got disconnected by 2 PC cheaters, so 11 wins out of 13 matches by using this 4-2-4 tactics as my main go-to option. If you need coins to buy high-end players and make your dream team, you gotta check out lootbar.gg and their ridiculously low prices. Their prices are already 10% cheaper than any other platforms, and I've got you another 8% off by using my code OMID. Plus, after you purchase, you receive a free 5% extra coins, more than the amount you actually ordered. Many familiar faces in the content creators community are using loot bar services, so you know you're in safe hands. And with a super fast and safe delivery system, you can have your coins within 30 minutes. So make sure to check out lootbar.gg and their amazing prices, and don't forget to use the code OMI to get that extra 8% off. The link is in the description. Hey everyone, it's Omi Dexter and welcome back to another video on this channel. Make sure to smash the like button to support the channel, and today I want to talk about a fantastic 4-2-4 tactic. I've been rocking this setup in the sweatiest weekend league of FC 25 with all the lone Mbappes, and I'll have to tell you, this is a pretty good one. You guys definitely want to give this one a try. And without further ado, let's talk about the tactic. The formation we're going to be playing in is obviously the 4-2-4. For the build-up style, I've been playing on counter for over like 200-300 games, and I've gotten used to the fact that sometimes in the build-up phase some players might not be available for a short pass. So if you can get around that, it's actually the best option to give your players some movement and motion in this boring and stale gameplay. So even if you don't like counter, I suggest you take some time to get used to it instead of going back to balance. Especially on a super attacking formation like the 4-2-4, the extra movement really helps with the chance creation. And for the defensive approach, in-game I constantly keep switching it back and forth between 70 and 50. If my opponent plays aggressively and puts on a press, then I go with a high depth of 70. But if the pressing isn't their game and they just sit deep waiting for counterattacks, I turn it down to 50 in-game, making sure I'm least likely vulnerable to counterattacks. So these are the two numbers I would suggest. For the player roles, you're gonna notice both of my strikers are on false 9 instructions regardless of them having the false 9 plus or not. First I noticed Boras going with double false 9 up top, and then I realized, for players like myself who actively spam the L1 button to activate player runs, an advanced forward often instantly runs offside, which is the main reason I'm not in love with it in the first place. Attacking AI is so damn stupid this year that you can't rely on it for player runs, and when you do the L1 triggers, you want to make sure the running player has some space to start the run without constantly being out of the play in the offside trap. So it's double false 9 for you tryhards out there who just want to spam the L1 triggers, and if you're gonna take it more casual and make the AI make some runs for you, I suggest you put one of these players on Poacher. In my experience, Poacher gives you the best AI runs in this game. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. And since we're running a double false 9 up top, we'll have both of our wingers on inside forward and balance. It's the perfect combo for the 4-2-4. The drop back from the strikers drags some center backs with them, and it leaves a gap in between the fullback and the center back, making the wingers' diagonal run super effective. And I've also seen some people go with inside forward attack, and yeah, it does give you a fantastic counter-attack opportunity, but with balance, the wingers sometimes come back and offer some help in defense, which is nice, and without it, yeah, you get some extra counter-attack capabilities, but your defensive stability gets chalked, so I would definitely suggest keeping the focus on both of your wingers on balance. Next up is the most attacking center mid, and I've been loving and hating the playmaker role. I don't say this too often, but it's one of those few roles that you need to have your players with at least the plus version to pull off. This one, in my opinion, doesn't work with the base playmaker, so the most attacking center mid I've got on playmaker plus. And the second center mid I've tried on all possible roles, but I'll have to say holding and deep lying playmaker by far works best with this setup. You're gonna need your secondary center mid to offer some depth in your midfield so you have someone to fall back to. So for this one, deep line playmaker, simple as that. And for the whole defense line, we'll go full meta and boring, everyone on defend, center backs on defender and fullbacks on fullback. And for the goalkeeper, as always, we go with whatever role plus or plus plus they might have. And there you have the tactic. The code is on your screen. I'm gonna have it in the description as well. Now, let's go to some gameplay. It's been noted to me that I talk too much during the gameplay section of the videos, so I'll keep this one short. The 4-2-4, actually any type of 4-4-2 variation this year is really powerful. What I like about the 4-2-4 is the wingers offer much more frequent runs and attacking support than the left and right midfielders. With the build-up style on counter, I've received comments about some build-up issues, and there's actually a really easy way to solve that. When you get the ball back in your defense, you usually go for a direct pass to your wide outlets. It's either a short pass or a cross. What I want you to always keep in mind is the fact that on counter, your players tend to run forward quicker, which makes them hard to reach out to. What you simply need to do is, instead of a short pass, you use the full power triangle through ball, and instead of the cross button, you launch a L1 triangle so that the pass is always ahead of your receiving player, who's obviously already in momentum for a run. Trust me, this simple trick will make the build-up issue you previously had go away for good. I want to let you watch the rest of the clips in peace, and I'll see you at the end of the video. That's it for today's video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. It would help out the channel massively. This is the end of this episode, and hopefully I will see you on the next one.